guys, I sure come out today in Raid Shadow Legends. Welcome to the video, guys. Big news. We have the new free legendary champion for everybody in the game. All you gotta do is log in 7 days in a row. It's one of those champions, you know, like ninjas, can I name them all here? Ninja, Rhonda, UDK, Deliana, and Alexander the Sharpshooter. Now we have another one. Honestly, guys, this is the freaking coolest thing that Plarium does. This is part of the Call of the Arbiter series. It was really cool. I watched the episode. I'll have it linked for you guys in case you missed it. But spoiler alert, Artak, who's the new champion, is actually Galic's dad. I'm not going to ruin the rest of the story for you guys, but go ahead and check that out. It's pretty short, but it's really well done. So what does this dude do? Well, actually, you know what? Before we get to what he does, I do want to show you really quickly the schedule, not just for Call of the Arbiter, but I know you guys are going to be wondering, okay, when are the promo codes? When is everything else, right? So here we go. We have in-game activities. 7-day champion chase starting today at the time of this recording. And then raid Call of the Arbiter code chase the 18th through the 3rd. So I don't know anything about that inside info, but we do know there's going to be a bunch of promo codes and stuff like that. So stay tuned here on the channel and I will keep you up to date there. And then we have a Forge Pass with Righteous Set starting on today, again, to June 15th. You can see the episode schedule here as well. Now, one thing that they did say in the behind the scenes video of Call of the Arbiter is they kind of alluded to maybe multiple champions being introduced from the series. Now, they didn't say multiple free champions, but I do want to clip that really quickly. All right, guys, listen up right here, right? So,
Galic's dad. The episode is the first time that you meet Artak, this new character, and now you're gonna get him in the game too. Now we're able to go take something from the show and put it back in the game. You're gonna see that in the coming weeks. We get to do that a couple times. These are not two entirely separate things. They're both closely connected.
Okay, so you're going to see that in the following weeks. It sounds like we get to do that a couple times, means a few characters from the miniseries will be put in the game. Now, again, I want to stress, we're not sure if they're all going to be free, but that would be pretty freaking cool. But at the end of the day, Artak looks really freaking good, guys. Now, is he as good as Ninja? I'm not going to go that far just yet. Is he as good as Rhonda or UDK? I think you could definitely put him on the same level, maybe even higher, arguably. But again, with any champion in this game, it comes down to where are you in the game? What do you need in the game? And what kinds of champions can you put around any given champion? Anyway, let's get to the freaking kit, Ash. Stop rambling. In the AoE on the A1, we have a 45% chance to extend the duration of any HP burn debuff on the target by 1 turn. He's magic affinity. Obviously, he's an orc. I was wrong, by the way. I thought it was going to be a dwarf because of the silhouette or whatever. It's an orc, okay? Collect stat. Dogs of War, another AoE. So he has an AoE on the A1, an AoE on the A2, 3-turn cooldown, and an AoE on the A3 as well, 3-turn cooldown when booked. So the A2 attacks all enemies. Before attacking, instantly activates any HP burn debuffs on each enemy. Also has a 100% chance of placing a decreased attack on all enemies for 2 turns. Dude, talk about Hydra beast so far, right? And then Purifier, his A3 ability, attacks all enemies 2 times. First hit, 100% chance when booked to placing an HP burn on all enemies for 2 turns. Then restores this champion's destroyed max HP by 10% for each HP burn debuff placed by this skill. Heals this champion by 5% of their max HP for each HP burn, attempt blocked or resisted by the enemy team. Kind of a cool self-heal there, but there's more. There's a passive, Burning Blood. Whenever an HP burn debuff is activated, destroys this champion's max HP by 5%, stacks up to 50%, increases champion's crit damage and defense by 1% for each 1% of their destroyed max HP, also increases this champion's speed and resistance by 2 for each 1% of their destroyed max HP, and that's up to 50%, so that is a very unique passive. I don't know if he's the best champion ever to be released or anything like that, but I can tell you that any player that gets their hands on this dude, whether they're early game, mid game, a brand new player, imagine starting your account with this guy as a brand new player, dude. It's going to be massive. Talk about Hydra Clan Boss. I mean, even mid-game players, you can extend the duration of HP burns from other champions like Geomancer as well on that A1, right? He's got a little bit of Sissia built in with an instant activation. He's placing the burns. He's doing a lot. Let me put it this way. every account, I want to say, except for maybe the biggest Krakens in the entire game, are going to get a lot of utility out of this champion, and that is the best. Think about the free champions that you can have access to after a few months of playing this game at this point, right? You can get like a High Katoon in the early game, get your debuffer, get your War Maiden, whatever, and then getting like Syl the Drakes, starting out with Artak, you know, one of the better burners in the game, certainly. I think that's fair to say. Out the gate, I mean, that really, champions like this, the biggest thing that I take away, not only can everybody use him, not only will he be amazing, Demon Lord, Hydra, just all the areas that you want to farm a lot in the early game, especially in the late game, right? But also, I think champions like this being introduced to the game provides a mechanism, almost a catch-up mechanism, because let's face it, especially with Call of the Arbiter, they're going to do a lot of marketing around this big thing, and they're going to bring in a lot of new players, which is awesome. I love new players, right? And they're going to have access to a champion who really supercharges their accounts in terms of progression, right? And then everybody else already playing this game is going to get a real badass HP placer, activator, and it looks like probably a damage dealer as well, not to mention decrease attack. He's bringing quite a lot in his kit, guys. So I'm excited for this. Let me know what you think about this champion. Are you high on him? Are you low on him? I saw that Hades called him the best champion ever given out for free in the game. Again, I'm not sure. I'm not sure about that. You know, Ninja was pretty freaking good, you know, but so was UDK, you know, but I think that either way, we're splitting hairs here. He's on the level or above of a Ronda UDK Ninja type champion, a game changer for everybody free in the game. Stay tuned here for all the promo codes, all the free champion information. Expect a guide on Artak on my mini account, on my main account. Make sure you go ahead and subscribe for that content, guys. Thank you so much for watching. Send us some positive vibes and love your way. And as always, take care, guys.